Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's get into today's video. I even wrote everything down because today is serious, man. You know, I want you guys to take note. Also, yeah, please have your pen and book ready for this video because we're cooking. Okay, I'm a chef and I'm cooking, you know, for you guys. So yeah, the first thing that I'm gonna start with is how to make money, how to get paid for your content, meaning how to make money off any platform. Okay, not any, I don't know about Twitter, I don't have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I feel like everybody knows how you can make money off YouTube, so let me get into the Facebook and Instagram part. Okay, wait, let me just give you guys my story. All right, in 2022, I think that's when I first joined. Okay, now I'm lying. I've had Facebook for like a while, I think ever since in grade 8 or something, but in 2022 that's when I started to understand what Facebook is, you know, because that's when I started to take my content. That's when I wanted to take my content or influencing whatever seriously, you know. So I had someone from, I think, America. He sent me, because he knew that I'm interested in these things, he sent me a link, Fashion Nova link. Yeah, and then I filled in my details and stuff. So in the Fashion Nova thingy, when I was signing up, that's when I realized that Facebook is needed, whether you like it or not. Facebook is always going to be needed. I feel like that's where they confirm your identity. I don't know if I'm making sense, because Facebook works along with Instagram because they both Meta, all right? Meta, yeah, they both Meta. But I feel like with Facebook, that's where, I don't know how to explain it, but you need Facebook to confirm your identity, you know. So yeah, a lot of influencers do know this. That's why 𝐓𝐈𝐍𝐅 still has his page, Mgelings, I think Nathan also, you know, like they know with Facebook at the end of the day is going to be needed if you want to work with like big brands, you get me. So it's kind of what Facebook is ghetto and stuff. It's not ghetto, right? It's not ghetto. So firstly is that brands are going to need your Facebook page or account, because I have a page and account, but I'm more active on my account, not on my page. But other like big influencers, they are active on their pages, which is good, but it's a bit difficult for me to be active on both my page and my account. So I was like, let me just, you know, cool. So in 2022, I think that's when I started to get that's when I started getting the notification saying I'm now able to be monetized. I didn't know what that was. Honestly speaking, I didn't know anything about that. But I didn't really do my research. I felt like I just knew, you know, like I just knew. I think girl, this is what you have to do to gain whatever, you know. So I just knew, honestly. I didn't do any research because at that moment I didn't know what they were talking about, but I kind of knew what they were talking. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. So I think that's where I switched my monetization on Facebook, right? Cool. And then I was like posting my reels, because I feel like that's when the real thing started to, you know, like to be introduced on Facebook. Yeah, so I started to post my reels and stuff, cool. And then I had this video where I was dancing, and it went viral on Facebook. Like, it went viral. I think it has over 1 million views. You get me? Cool. The interaction was crazy. People were busy talking, you know, some positive comments and then some were like negative comments. So I think I switched them off, but it is what it is. With that video, because I posted that video after turning my monetization on, you know, which was, it's called ads on Reels. So it's the same thing as Facebook, right? No, man, sorry, it's the same thing as YouTube. YouTube, to get your money or to get paid, people need to watch the reels that are gonna people need to watch the ads that are gonna be showing on your video. That's how you get your money. It's the very same thing as Facebook. When you see someone's reel and then you're just watching the reel, and after that you get like you see an ad, and then you decide to watch that ad, maybe like it's interesting and stuff. That's how the person is gonna get paid on their reel. So it's called ads on Reels. The same thing as YouTube. How it works on YouTube works the very same way as on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook. So that's what it's called, the ads on Reels. So I don't really know how did I get that much money, but I do know that some of the money that I got from that video was from the ads that were showing while people were watching that dancing video. And then the other one was gifts. People were gifting me, I don't know, I think on Facebook it's called stars. Yeah, on Facebook it's called stars. On Instagram it's called stars or bonuses. On TikTok it's called gifts. On YouTube it's called bonuses or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think bonuses. Yeah, so these things do work hand in hand with each other. Every platform, they work together. So yeah, that is how you get your money. That's how I got my money. I will show you guys the screenshot of the money that I got. It was 3K in rands, 3,000 rands. So imagine getting that much money from just posting. It's crazy. So imagine if because I think after, but that was 2023. That was 2023. I started to turn the monetization thingy in 2022, and then in 2023 that's when I started to get the money from the reels that I was posting. Give me. So imagine getting 3K from just posting. Imagine. You can also get that. You can also do the same. You can also get money from just posting, you know. And I feel like that is much better compared to YouTube, because YouTube you need to reach like a certain what they're gonna tell you that before you get monetized you need to get these watch hours, subscribers and stuff. I feel like with Facebook it's way easier, you know, because you can just post your video and then boom, you get paid. You get me? So yeah, and that's how you get money from Facebook, and that's how I got my money. This Facebook thingy, I think it started to trend like earlier this year, and then now I've been in the game, so I know how this thing works, you know. And I'm advising you, Guti, if you create content like that, go to Facebook. Facebook is literally gonna pay you for your content, basically. We are gonna tell you that Facebook is ghetto, Facebook whatever, but at least you're getting paid. At least you're getting paid, honestly. So yeah, that's how you can get paid. You get paid by ads on Reels, subscriptions. So yeah, subscriptions is when you get like people subscribing to your profile or your I don't know, I don't have that much knowledge on the subscriptions thingy, but I do know that people do subscribe, and when they subscribe, it's like the monthly thingy, you know, you pay. Okay, let me say I subscribe to 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐄𝐒's content, right? Every month, because I love 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐄𝐒's, every month I'm gonna pay a certain amount to watch 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐄E's content, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's how it is. So yeah, you can also do subscriptions, but I feel like subscriptions is for like big people, or it's for people like, let's say you have a lot to share, but like 𝐏𝐾, you know, when you want to know like a certain information about the person that 𝐏𝐾 interviewed, there's this members only thingy on 𝐏𝐾's channel and stuff. So you need to subscribe first in order to get the exclusive content. Give me, yeah, exclusive. Yeah. And the other one is gifts or stars or bonuses. People just gift you, you know, they're just appreciating you for creating your content, so they just send you the gifts. Yeah, so that's how you make money. And also it's the very same thing, because I did see that on Instagram. It's also, Instagram introduced the very same thing. It's now allowing people to enable their monetization as on reels, subscriptions, and gifts. So like I said, Facebook and Instagram, they work hand in hand with each other. So that's how you're gonna make money on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. You need to work, honestly. And people like to say, hey, I don't have like, wait again, guys. You guys like to complain. It's not like we just got up and we got what we wanted. Like, I didn't just wake up and I got this phone. I didn't just wake up and I got this. Hey, like, you guys like to complain. Just start creating content, get paid, and literally you can just change your life, you know. You don't know, because we also don't know. When we do these things, we also don't know. We just have hope. Lord, I just hope. You know, I just hope whatever that I want to achieve, I achieve it. I just hope that yeah. So you guys like to complain a lot, and the thing that I want to get into is influencing tips, right? With the influencing thingy, you don't really need an iPhone bestie. You don't really need a good lighting like this one. You don't need all of that. As long as you know, you can create content, you can edit, you can convince people to buy something. That's what brands are looking for. That's what brands are looking for. Even if you can shoot your content ka movie sale, as long as you can be able to convince someone to buy something, then you are up, literally. So I wrote like a lot of things here. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys the apps that I think are convenient to use when you want to get in your influencer bag, you know, like secure campaigns and stuff. The first app is Humans. I feel like if you're trying to be in your bag, create bag campaigns, I feel like you need to have Humans on your phone. Have Humans. The second one is Brand Ambassador. That's the app. The third one is Collaborate. As Collaborate Influencer Marketing. The fourth one is Tribe Influencer. So I did try all of these apps, I can't lie. I did try them. Like I said, I wanted to take my influencer journey to the next level, to a point where I know I'm gonna get paid from this brand or from this campaign, you know. So I did try brand ambassador. I can't remember what happened with that, but all of these apps that I mentioned, they do have brands, campaigns, you know, here and there. You know, others, they're obviously not gonna pay you with actual money, they're gonna pay you with vouchers and stuff. And I feel like that's better, as long as you know, Gucci, waiting, I've received a package from this brand and I'm working with it, even if it doesn't pay me. I feel like that's better. I don't know. But imagine getting a parcel from Vaseline. You know that they're not paying you, but they sent you the parcel. Like, that means a lot. Like, that means you're getting somewhere. Come on. But like, you can't just decide to start today and expect to get brands and expect them to pay you the money that you want, but more like 10K and stuff. No, we all start somewhere. So I feel like you can make that work, appreciate what you have, you know. But when you up, you gonna be like, no, you can't pay me with vouchers, you have to pay me like this certain amount and stuff, you know. And then they're not gonna have any problem because they so good to, okay, your work actually deserves the money that you're requesting, you get me? So I feel like that's something. Don't get me wrong, I feel like that's something. Come on. Okay, and then the websites that I think you should have, the first one is the Salt. I've had that website for some time now. I haven't really got any brand or any campaign from the Salt, but I feel like other people have, don't get me wrong, and they got paid, because I do see the Salt story sometimes. People do mention the Salt, I got this campaign and stuff, but I haven't got it. Like, I haven't got any campaign from the Salt. But try. I'm literally plugging you here. And then these three are literally the ones that I highly recommend, because I worked, okay, what am I saying worked? I'm working with one of these what do I call it? Influencer, what? Yeah. So the first one is Brand Advisor. Bestie. If influencing and you don't have Brand Advisor on your website, like literally what. Second one is Brand Influencer. The third one is Service Insider. These ones are literally going to send you everything. This campaign is open, register, you know, like they're always going to keep you updated. Other than the Salt, you need to keep on checking your profile if you qualified for this campaign or what. So I just feel like, yeah, I'm not saying don't try the Salt, try all of them. I'll be like, yeah, how you guys, you get me? So yeah, I think I said what I wanted to say. Yeah, so guys, that's the plug that I wanted to give you all. And when it comes to clothing collabs or clothing campaigns, I feel like you just need to shoot your shot. Text the campaign, text whatever, because you guys, I don't know how many times there was actually this day where I was like, you know what, today I'm just gonna wake up, bath, clean, and then go betting, and I'm gonna be sending emails throughout the day. And I did that. I was just sending emails to Dark and Lovely, to Bona, you name them, you name these campaigns. I've been sending Okwa, and obviously here and there I get responses of the team. Unfortunately, then others are saying we can consider, but what I'm saying is shoot your shot. But by now, when you shoot your shot, or when you shoot your shot to that other girl, do the same thing to brands. You won't regret it. shoot your shot, know how to approach the brand. Yeah, like you need to know what to say. You know, don't just say don't say that. The brand doesn't really need to know to puma api. You know, so yeah, I feel like you need to know how to approach a brand. Maybe I'll make a video on how to approach a brand, how to send an collaboration email or a message, you know, all of those things for you guys. So that's literally all that I wanted to tell you guys. Just shoot your shot. When it comes to the clothing brands and stuff, shoot your shot. But even if give Fashion Nova, text them and say, Fashion Nova, I want to work with you, whatever. Text them. Sometimes they do reply and be like, if you want to collaborate with Fashion Nova, text this email and stuff, and then you go to the email and then they respond on the email and go see, okay, we will have to work. Guys, how to be lucky, how you guys, that's one thing I'm always gonna say. You don't know where your luck is. Maybe I got my luck with Shein, you might get your luck with Fashion Nova. You don't know where your luck is, so just try everything. If you're serious about influencing or creating content or whatever, just text them. You know, shoot your shot. Whether not even just clothing brands, food, you name, like car, like you name them honestly. Because I feel like if you can start now with shooting your content and stuff, by the time the brand realizes, we need this person, then you're gonna have enough on your feed to not show the brand, but to make it easier for the brand to work with you. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you know what to do now. Sorry, I want to see that content. You should start creating content. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to say on today's video. Yeah, bye.